majority of people who are not vulnerable are extremely selfish. Most people aren't loving people because they're afraid they're not going to get back from the person what they're giving, and in hopes of what Marcus is saying. When I was growing up, people used to be like, "Man, why you wear your heart in your sleeve?" Because I genuinely want to be close to people. I genuinely want to love people without getting nothing in return. If that person is for me, then they'll stay in my life. And if I have a little gateway of vulnerability, and I know I can be talk deeper to that person, then I'll do that. Some people, off gate, you can do that. First time I met Marcus, I was extremely open with Marcus. Marcus extremely open with me as brothers. Like I knew I could be vulnerable with him based off of how he conduct himself and his energy. And I didn't care what he was giving back as well too, but because I truly care about giving to people and giving love to people and sharing insight with people. The biggest thing that I do every day though, and I wanted people can take away from, is it might be a little too deep, may not be too deep. I look at the sun, I look at the earth, I look at the water, and I look at babies, and they never go off the trajectory of what they're doing. They stay the course of what they're doing. And I think again, when we come in these conversations, a lot of the reasons why we're not close is because there is something else, a catalyst that's in between us in society that we're not addressing, that is dividing us, that is making us not love ourselves, that's making us not value ourselves, that's making us not see the greatness in ourselves. So until we address the catalyst that's between us, and we know that's happening because we are essentially, there's a core to us that has to be guided when you're a baby. Whatever's put in that baby will develop. But if Paris can say one thing, and I can say the opposite thing and see one thing in love, and not using you right now. For the I'm just using you just in my scenario. If she could say something and see love, and I can see something and not see love, that means our interactions and our encounters with what love is completely different. And I believe a lot of people have never seen what being close is. Most people are looking to use people, and not because of they want to use people. That's all they know. They're looking for if they can get leverage over someone. They're looking for if they can get control over someone, resources over someone, validation over someone. So if I come up to Marcus and I go, yo, I'm about to, nah, I might not get nothing back from him. I'm being selfish because I'm not doing it out the kindness of my heart and actually loving them and actually being the type of person in my own skin, my own interpersonal relationship, that I'm actually loving people that aligns with other loving people. And we have a lot of responsibility in loving people. So I believe most of us have never been close to a lot of people. And I can't speak for the panel. I mean, in general, a lot of people have never been close to someone. That's what that guy was saying. There's someone literally laying next to you in your bed that's making you sick, and you still laying next to him because at least you know that temporary closeness more than another closeness. A lot of people sleep to hell every single day because it's the hell they know versus going to pursuing another hell. So we're not going to be close with each other until we truly work inside of what's wrong with us as an individual, and then us as a collective, and then we'll get closer as a community, and it'll be reflective of bearing more close children and close society. So until we address the catalyst, because I believe most people won't love. Most people want to connect to people. Most people want to be part of something, but we don't know how to be part of that because of what's happened to us. But past generations stuck together no matter what. It was a responsibility and duty to stay together. They valued each other. Even if they went off and went up and down a little bit, they still stay close to each other. So until we do that as a collective, it's going to be very difficult for a lot of us to get close to each other.